If you're somebody who's been struggling with relationships, then this is going to be a very powerful and an eye-opening video for you all. My name is Neha Bhatia. Welcome to my channel. And today I will be sharing with you these three levels of relationship. And if you understand this, let me tell you, my dear friend, you are going to be literally amazed by the kind of information I'm about to share with you. You could be somebody who's struggling in your relationship and you're like, what the hell is going in my life? I'm not able to concentrate on my work. I'm not able to, increase my money. I'm not able to take care of my health. And your relationship is actually impacting other areas of your life, which probably you are unaware of as well. Or if you're aware, but you're thinking that, okay, I'm going to try hard, but it's not working out. So today I'm going to reveal something very interesting to you, okay? Just in case if you don't know, I'm a communication specialist and an NLP trainer. And make sure that do subscribe to this channel and also hit the bell button so that we are regularly connected. Now, here's the thing: when it comes to relationship, a lot of people come into relationship. Why? Because they see something common. They see something common in them, right? And initially, there's a lot of passion because of that, right? There is commonalities, and they are passionate about each other. They're also passionate because there is some differences as well. So you want to know each other. You're curious to know each other. But after a while, after a few months or maybe years, especially in a marriage and also in a long-term relationship as well, what starts to happen is that they lose interest, and there are differences that they can't accept anymore, and they don't enjoy the common things as well with each other. So what exactly is it? Why does it happen? So here's the thing, something that I learned from my mentors, and my partner also taught me in the very beginning of our relationship. So I'm going to just talk a little bit in detail about it. And we have made many videos on relationship. If you would like to, please go ahead and check our relationship series. Please go ahead and see that so that you can learn more about it. Okay, now here's the thing. Number one is, when it comes to relationship, is there are a lot of people, very few I would say, the first case, that people get into relationship for their own needs. Is it happening with you as well, that you are in the relationship because of your own needs to be met? Oh, there are less people, very less people, but yes, there are some selfish people like that. And those kind of relationships doesn't last. I mean, think about it. Think about it. Lots of people just sometimes are in relationship for sex, right? They go for a night stand, and that's also a relationship, but it's just, one night stand and it's done. But I'm talking about a little bit more deeper relationship, which turns into a long-term commitment, and even if it's marriage or not, no marriage. Now, the second kind of relationship, or the second level of relationship, is wherein they barter each other's needs. So now you may be thinking that, Neha, what are these needs? Are these emotional needs? So what are these needs? So I'm going to talk in detail in the next couple of videos, but I'm still going to briefly share with you what these needs are. One is a need of certainty, that a partner wants to be certain that, okay, this person is going to stay with me for lifetime. So I had this client. She was struggling a lot with her relationship because the partner was just not ready to commit. Okay, the girl was struggling, and the guy was like, till the time I'm not settled, I can't commit. And then they had lots of issues as well. She was kind of coming out of that relationship. So when there's no certainty, or when the person starts to see a lot of uncertainty, and then all of a sudden it goes like this. Okay, second need is the need of variety. Like, this is my need, and I know that sometimes it's fulfilled, sometimes it's not fulfilled as well, and I know how I react, or how I respond. I've changed my responses, but when my need of variety is not fulfilled. Now, for me, variety includes, let's say, adventure. Okay, so for example, if I love to do adventure, I love to do, let's say, water sports. Okay, and if my partner doesn't like it, there will be times where I'll be like, what, then you of course have to kind of manage it in a different way, in that way, because we do it with NLP as well, how to start to change your responses, because at the end of the day, the other person is not going to be exactly the way you want him or her to be, right? The third need is the need of significance. When your feeling of significance, which was pretty much met in the beginning of your relationship, is not being met now. So again, you'll be apart, right? And the fourth need is the need of love and connection, under which comes communication as well, right? And it also means that intimacy, touch, feeling, just asking, hey, how are you? How are you feeling? How was your day today? Love and connection. Okay. And the fifth need is the need of growth. Are you guys planning something? Do you have very limited goals, or you have something much beyond than just one aspect of what you're looking for in future? Like in India especially, it's pretty much clear that when people get married, they're super clear they're going to have kids, they're going to have they're going to get the kids in good schools and they're going to get them settled. It's pretty much clear like that, the pathway is kind of created by their parents or they themselves created. But some days when the pathway is created by the parents and when these human needs are not being met, even if there is certainty, even if there is growth, if the need of significance is not met over there, if the need of variety is not met there, then again there is a clash. Okay. And the last need is the need of contribution, which is really my super special. And I love this need because when I started my business many years ago, one of the biggest need of starting my business and relationship was contribution. So I still remember I have been in relationships before, right? And they didn't last very long because one of my very biggest need was not being fulfilled. And it was not my need to be received, to be in the receiving mode. The need was that I wanted to give. And I was a big giver. And I was not receiving in return, and I was also not being appreciated that I was doing. So I kind of had to walk out, right? And I could do to a certain level, right? So these six needs, if they're not met, the person is going to leave or you'll have challenges, right? So in the second level, what I was just discussing, in the second level, the needs are kind of bartered, Oh, you fulfill my significance need, and I'm going to give you the need of certainty. Does it happen with you? Don't do this. It also wouldn't last very long. If it will be very struggling. Okay. So this is the second level of where you barter the needs. Oh, you fulfill my need, you fulfill my physical need. I'm going, like, this happens a lot in the Indian families. As much as I've trained so many people. The man is happy because the woman is taking care of the kids, and he takes care of her security, of her money, her finances. No love. you know is this relationship such a barter you're doing? Better you don't even be with each other, or better you don't live, better you don't exist. Like, literally, this is not human, this is very inhuman. You're not being human here. Right? So this is the second one. The third one is that I've learned from my mentor, and I've learned from my partner also, and I'll share with you something. So the third one is when you put your partner's needs in front. Okay. And you know we do that a lot. We used to do that a lot more in the beginning of our relationship, and in between it kind of changed. It came to barter because there are times when you start to feel really bad about a few things. You start to feel as if you are the one doing it, as if you're doing everything, and you become a little bit selfish. When you started the relationship, you wanted to do everything for that person. Yeah, isn't it? You wanted to buy gifts for that person. You wanted to have you wanted to organize a nice birthday party or something. And subconsciously, when you stop receiving a few things, automatically you stop giving as well, right? And then it came to either barter or it came to the first level. So I really want to ask you here, what level are you at? Because I have always attempted, and if it happens by any chance in my relationships as well, and I'm not just talking about husband, wife, or a couple, I'm talking about any relationship. Think about it. Are you at the third level or not? And if you're at the third level, are you struggling? And if you are struggling, is it making you go in the second or first level, or you're trying to make sure, okay, you know what, I need to communicate, I need to make this work. Yeah. So some days you have to make sure that you just give. It may take a few days for the other person to notice. If the person is intelligent, he will notice fast. But if he's not, he's caught up in his own world, in his own problems, then maybe it will take some time. So wait, have the patience also. I teach this in my workshops as well. Contribute, okay, but also have the patience, and also open your heart to receive. Sometimes people contribute, but they keep their heart closed, and when they receive, they're not ready to receive because they don't have self-love, right? So please make sure that if you're in a relationship and if you're struggling, maybe because you're falling in any of these and some of your needs are not met. If somebody is having all these needs met, they are a pretty good couple, right? If at least four are being met, they have a good bond. If only two are being met, then it's kind of going to go very struggling for the both of you. Okay. So just sit down with yourself, and I'd like to give you a little bit of a task as we complete this video. This is something that I've done a lot of times, and I'm going to do it consciously in 2023. Every Saturday is going to be my relationship day, wherein I'm just going to observe how are my relationship going with people. It could be my partner, it could be my family members, it could be, just in general, uh, people who we meet. So I'm just going to observe what level am I at when it comes to relationship. Because if you notice in the corporates, right, in the companies, in businesses, there's always a weekly review. There's also a daily review depending on how big the company is. But there's also weekly review. So why not give a weekly review for your relationship as well? If you want, you can sit down with your partner and talk about it. How do you feel in this relationship? What level are we right now? Yeah. If you think the person is a little bit more closed and he's not receptive right now, can you sit down with yourself? 1 week, second week, third week. Just observe, observe, observe. And then we have some techniques and methods with the help of which we can help you to, release all these blocks with NLP and with other methods that we use. It's a combination of EFT, Ho'oponopono, we also do chakra healing, but NLP is the main. In NLP, we give you the results within 30 minutes. So if you think that you're struggling in your relationship, but you know what you're not realizing is that you're struggling in your health as well because of your relationship. And because of your relationship, probably your business is also being affected. Probably because of your relationship, your finances are going to get affected. Your body is being affected. So you may really want to sit with yourself and think about it. Hey, I need to sit down. I need to correct this area. It's like I always give this example, you know, 4 fingers, one thumb, right, 5 fingers, we say. If one of them gets injured, this whole hand is going to be a little bit less effective. If it affects this also, which is let's say health, then this is what you can do with your hand. If your finances are also affected because of your relationship or any other reason, this much efficiency you have, right? So you got to know, are all these open? Is your life fulfilled? If not, something is being hurt here. You need to correct that. And if you want us to correct that, we help you with our memberships. Book an alignment call. You can write to us at nlpwithneha.com and just get in touch with us. Me or my team member will reply to you and we can book an alignment call and let's help you. Let's take you forward. 2023. Please make sure that your relationship becomes a very beautiful one. A partner that you're going to be with who's going to die for you, who want to die for you, who want to love you, who want to, feel you, do everything for you. And that's what exactly you want to feel for your partner as well. So if you're somebody who wants to work on your relationship and if you want to really evolve your life in all the areas of your life and have that holistic approach, get in touch with us. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm going to see you in the next video very soon. Bye.